Because I got shot in the ass, Suzanne! The Greyman, released in 2022 and is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, who have also directed such films like You, Me, and Dupree, Welcome to Collinwood, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And this film is starring Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Jessica Henwick, Regé-Jean Page, and Billy Bob Thornton. Sierra 6 is a former prison inmate that is visited by a CIA director to recruit him to be a super secret spy or to spend out the rest of his days in prison. Obviously, Sierra 6 chooses to be a super spy and is pretty damn good at it. But on one of his hits, he is given information that he shouldn't have gathered, so now the higher-ups at the CIA are after 6 to get back the super secret information that 6 has and to take him out. Yeah, it's a very simple premise. 6 has orders to take out a guy, and he takes him out, and while the guy's dying, he's like, here's hidden information, because I'm one of you, so take this, take it, please! And this happens in the first, 10 minutes, and I'm sitting there thinking, 6, don't take it, that's just gonna be the worst thing you could possibly do. Oh, you're gonna take it. Okay. Dumbass. And of course it has all of this corrupt secret information from a head CIA operative who is played by Regé-Jean Page, who comes over here from Bridgerton. After watching this movie, I would say, sir, go back to the TV show, because here you're actually quite terrible. Not that it's the worst performance I've ever seen, it's just all one note. He is just annoyed and angry the entire time. And when I see an actor make the choice to have their character just be angry and annoyed, a smirk comes on my face, because those are the easiest emotions to choose for a character when you're developing it. There is no over arc for him, no hills and valleys for his emotions to go up and down. It's all just, I'm angry, get the information. I'm angry again, I'm annoyed. He's definitely the worst part of this movie for me. But our main character, 6, is played by Ryan Gosling, and Ryan Gosling has this robotic nature about him. He's always been a robot, at least in my opinion, in all the films that he's been in. There's not a lot of emotion and personality there. He kind of just goes around in these, especially in these action films, and he just kind of kills people, and it's just, I'm Ryan Gosling, I'm here. He is badass in this movie, of course, but the same way with Regé-Jean, I'm not getting a lot of emotional depth with this character at all. I think that's kind of all the way across the board. Everyone is pretty one note. Everyone except for Chris Evans, who seems to be having the time of his life in this movie, because he is giving us so many different interpretations of lines and different choices of inflection with how he delivers lines as opposed to everyone else in this movie. He will torture characters, but instead of making the obvious choice of being robotic, or being angry, or being annoyed, he will laugh, he will have fun, he will treat this as if he's going to the grocery store to pick up a couple of things, and he has a lot of great dialogue and a lot of great comedic timing. Chris Evans is a master at comedic timing. He is fantastic. And somehow, I don't know how he does this, but he pulls off the creeper mustache. How? No one should have a mustache like that. But yet he does. It's because it's Chris Evans, and he's frickin' gorgeous. My wife always makes the comment that there has to be something, terrible things in his closet for him not to be taken up with anyone. He is in his 40s, and he is single. How is that possible? With a guy that comes across as great as him. And yeah, I agree. He is, by far, the best part. Ana de Armas is here, and of course she's one of the most beautiful people on this planet, and I think she does a great job with her action scenes as well. Really, the biggest kudos I can give to this movie is all of the action scenes. This doesn't feel like a film that went to Netflix. The action in here has really great choreography, and the CGI and the practical effects going behind it is fantastic. Are the action scenes and the stunt work things that I have seen before? Oh god, yes. Think of every spy film you have ever watched, from James Bond to Jason Bourne to MacGyver to Mission Impossible. There are elements and scenes from those movies that are in here. 6 is on a plane that's tearing apart and he gets sucked out, and in order for him to save himself, he goes after the guy with the parachute so that he can land safely. That's from Point Break. That's from James Bond Moonraker. That's how the Moonraker knows. The action, cool to watch. Is this story, is this movie innovative? No, not at all. And it also builds to, I'll be honest, an underwhelming climax. Chris Evans is kidnapping this little girl, and Ryan Gosling's going after him, and then they meet up, and they could easily take each other out. Like, Ryan Gosling could easily shoot over top of the kid to his face because Chris Evans is so freaking tall. But Chris Evans, being the charming man that he is, convinces him to be like, no, let's do this as men. No guns, just with fists. Haha, cause that's how men do it, cause we're man. And then there's also a fight scene with Ana de Armas and the right-hand man assassin of Chris Evans, who is like the best assassin. He can take on like multiple assassins at a time and kick ass. They're fighting each other and they're being badass about it, but it's clear that the right-hand man guy has the upper hand and he's about to win until all of a sudden he just stops and gives the flash drive that he has taken in his possession, gives it to Ana de Armas and be like, yeah, I don't like these people anymore. Here you go. What? You just spent a whole 10 minutes fighting each other only for you to be like, nah, it's cool. That would be like watching professional wrestling and watching a match go on for 30 minutes only for it to end in a stupid DQ finish. That's what that fight was. And for those of you non-professional wrestling fans, you don't do those things. I think this film is just fine. It's your standard spy film, and it has a lot of elements that we've seen before. The nice thing, though, is that all of these elements do work together, and it's thrilling and entertaining. The story, though, it's pretty shallow. The characters, for the most part, are very shallow, and I feel like this movie just takes itself way too seriously. I think there could have been a lot more elements of fun throughout here, and you can tell that they went back and shot a couple of different things, a couple of jokes here and there that just feel out of place because no one was telling jokes all throughout, and then all of a sudden there are these little quick asides, and like, those were reshoots. Those had to have been, or little things that you threw in there to be like, guys, this is just all action and serious. We need something to levy it up a little bit. But The Greyman, it's free on Netflix, and I think it's worth checking out. I'm gonna give The Greyman 3 out of 5 Blu-rays.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but not bad.
Alright everyone, now because my favorite part of my video is where I pick which movie I'm going to be watching next. So the next one comes as a PayPal recommendation and donation from one of my subscribers out there. Alan Squires, you recommended the 2022 film Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Thank you so much for recommending it, because I've been meaning to watch this, especially with my end of the year review of the best of 2022. I know I had to watch this eventually. Thank you for recommending it. Now it's forcing me to get it out there, so we'll check it out next time. So guys, if you've seen The Greyman, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell so you know the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.